All right, here we are at Incarceration, and right now we are sitting with a bunch of lovely young ladies who just came off the stage, and I came this close to catching a pom-pom, which would have been so great in my radio studio, but somebody was taller than me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass the mic around. You guys introduce yourselves and just let us know, basically, who you are and how you got involved with everything, and then we'll start talking about the characters that you guys come up with. I'll knock over the drink.
We are the Monster Dolls from Cleveland, Ohio, and I'm Angelique Graves, the Angel of Death.
And I'm Frankie Von Dahl. I formed the group.
I'm Baby Doll, and I discovered the group about a year ago.
I'm Bellatrix Blade. I'm the vampire. I've been with the Monster Dolls about 5 years. Through Frankie Von Dahl, that's how I got in this wonderful amazingness.
My name is Zelda Hex. I am the embodiment of the Ouija board, and been with the group for about 3 years now, and through Frankie.
I'm Scary Ann Stalker. I've been in the group for about 5 years, and that's through a friendship with Frankie Von Dahl as well.
And I am Misery Creeps. I've been on and off for probably the last 4 years or so, and I got picked out of the pumpkin patch by Miss Scary Ann over here, so thank goodness for her, I suppose.
So I'm going to take it you're the architect of everything here. And what was this idea? How did you come up with this?
I came up with the idea because I'm a Middle Eastern belly dancer, and I did belly dance for a number of years. I'm also a huge horror fan, and I wanted to combine my love of horror and dance together, and I stewed on it, and I thought about it, and I used my students to kind of build different groups to test different things, and finally it all clicked. It did take a number of years before things really got rolling. And my fiance, he makes all of our masks, so he's a professional mask maker.
I was going to ask that too. That was going to be one of my questions. Is where do you guys come up with your own ideas for the mask, and then he makes them, or does he make them and you're like, here, you're wearing this?
Well, let me tell you, he lets me give a little bit of input, but he's the artist, and as an artist, you have to respect them, just like we respect each other. You have to respect the art form, and so if he sees a direction that one of our characters should go, we let him. So that's our faces, and that's what we wear. That's who we are now.
Where did the whole cheerleader thing come up? I mean, you said you're all, are you all belly dancers, basically? You're all belly dancers. Where did the cheerleaders come from?
Yeah, so that's a little bit of my specialty.
Okay.
Grew up in cheer and performing cheer, all-star, all of that with different acrobatics, and semi-pro cheerleader as well. So yeah, we kind of bring all of that different fusion. We all have, as you saw on stage, our specialties, right? You saw some contortion, you saw hoop, you saw fire poi. We also do LED props too. My big 6-foot scythe that we swing around, and you've also seen burlesque from Bellatrix and belly dance with swords. So that really creates this monster fusion dance style, right? And we add that horror element to it. And usually, we have some sacrifices before we perform. That's why we are all bloody. So sorry to that poor soul that I reaped earlier, but what are you gonna do? It's for the art.
Death happens.
We need to put that on our next shirt. Death does happen. Hey, that's the only true thing in life anymore, right? Death and taxes.
Well, I always say I gotta die and stay white, but I can't change like Michael Jackson. So we're.
You see what we do?
Yeah.
I'm green.
Yeah.
So anything anything is, you know.
Anything's possible. Yeah, anything's possible. So, now, how often do you guys tour? I mean, do you guys tour a lot, or I mean, there's a lot of you. I mean, so is there a lot of conflicting schedules that you guys have to deal with? I mean, obviously because there's this.
It's absolutely crazy. We all have regular full-time day jobs. We're all professionals. And it's very difficult. So we pick and choose what we're going to do. And at the moment, we're doing a whole lot of big, like, music festivals, tattoo conventions, horror conventions, stuff that lasts for a weekend, and then we can come home and do our thing for a bit. But I mean, we absolutely, you know, with the right tour, we would definitely go for a month. We just haven't been asked yet.
Yeah.
I mean, we have, not the right one.
Yeah. Well, 'cause I know I'm from Northwest Indiana, and out of Chicago there is a ton of burlesque dancers. Fire, grinders, burlesque, there's everything out there. But I've never seen anything put together, you know, so elaborate that, you know, you young ladies do, because they're all more individualized. You know, I mean, there's belly dancers, there's, you know, the swords, there's the fire and everything. So, I mean, obviously y'all have your own talents, but how do you bring it together? I mean, really, who choreographs? Who says, okay, this is how we're gonna set it up, and is that you?
I'm crazy. I mean, I'm really crazy. I wish I could tell you the answer. It's just in there. It's in my soul, and I don't know how. I really don't. So I just do a little bit of everything, but I don't want to shortchange the girls because they all work really hard and choreograph their own solos. And, you know, I give input in the direction that I'd like to see it go, and I know what I want to see, but they're all brilliant with their characters. They're all doing their own thing. I can't take the credit for that. It's like it's like a puzzle. When you find the right pieces and it all just goes together, it makes, it's magical. And that's kind of where we're at right now. We are magic. .com. We should coin that.
Kind of like Deadpool. They're crazy.
Absolutely, yeah. We're a whole lot of crazy. And we fit each other.
You what?
We fit each other.
Yeah, exactly. So you said you're on and off. How come on and off? Is it just because you have other things going on, or?
I had a lot of work stuff going on at the time, and I was working on getting promoted and stuff like that.
Okay.
So now that I'm kind of in like a solid spot in where I am in my life, I'm here to stay. You guys can't get rid of me that easy. So.
Lost without my little pumpkin.
You did. So you're the scarecrow that picked the pumpkin, and
Yep.
and now you're raising her to be.
Well, no one's raising this one.
I raise me. I don't do parents very well.
So you said you're the Ouija board.
Yes.
Okay, so how did you come up with that idea to be? I mean, there's a lot of people that obviously have the shirts and you know the makeup and stuff, but how do you bring that to life on stage? How did you come up with that?
Well,
You go ahead and pass it
right
down
here.
to her. No, go ahead and pass
Thank
it
you.
down.
I drew from my past. I was always into occult stuff, ghost hunting, anything paranormal, anything of the occult.
Okay.
And it kind of just fit.
Okay.
So, and then I take my training from my dance training and apply that to that, and yeah.
Okay. Have you been into the prison to?
Many times, yes.
I interviewed a man earlier that said that there's something happened in one of the cells and scared the guy, and he made everybody leave.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Doesn't surprise me.
No, I wasn't surprised. I didn't. I know there's supposed to be a cat in there or something else. But you've been in there. Like,
Oh, yes.
To see what goes on. Have you seen anything? I'm just curious. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know that other people have been in there.
I've felt things in there. I take precaution before I go in there.
Okay. And you're sitting over there all just kind of quiet, so make sure we get you. So what is your background? You're a belly dancer, right?
I'm not. Funny story. I did country line dancing,
For a long time. Right. But I did a little bit of hip hop too. So it just like the rest of like what someone teaches me, I can pretty much get mostly. So the vampire, like the seductiveness, the burlesque, like that's more my thing. So that's how I got into that. Yeah, loner boners. Yeah, lady boners, loner. That's what we call it.
Well, there were some comments in the but I mean, you guys are on a great show, and I really don't want to compare you to any of the other ones. I think the other ones are more sexually trained. You gotta take the naked. To be bluntly about it. But you guys, you put on an actual show, and that I can appreciate a little bit more because it's better to see people. It's a production. It's an art. You guys do things because you love the art.
We like to be classy, sexy.
Yeah, where you can get up there and take a couple of up and say, "This is my act." Yeah, I mean,
This is so much harder than that.
yeah, I mean, you got, like you said, you got the dancing, the background, and when you learn something, it's easy for you to learn because you're a professional. Where it's thanks for the but you're a professional, and so you can pick up the dances that you need to do or the choreographing, all of you can, because it's what you do. And I think that takes a little bit more talent than just jumping up around stage with electrical tape on your nipples. Which it's, like I said, is much more appreciated as an art. So what's up next for you guys? What do you guys got coming up?
We're actually doing the Gathering of the Juggalos.
Okay.
And that's another music festival. We'll be there for a week, performing every single evening from 12 a.m. till 4 a.m.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be a very long, amazing show.
Long, amazing.
Meaning it's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work.
It's going to be a lot of work.
Yeah, absolutely.
And now, I know when you go to these, you get paid. It's not a lot, I understand. But how do you guys raise your money? Is there merch? Is there videos? How do you guys do that?
Yeah, we do have merch available, so make sure you check out our website, all of our social medias, Monster Dolls. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and our website, monsterdolls.us. But yeah, we have t-shirts, we have booty shorts, we have hats. We're working on putting a car wash together. That'll be a little fun with school's out, all of that. Yeah, all of that good stuff too. And it's an investment. It's certainly an investment in what we do.
You guys have. I mean, you can't find that anywhere, obviously.
No, we make our own.
Yeah, exactly. So it is an investment because you have to not just get the clothes, but you have to put them to your character, to what you want to do. I mean, you said baby doll. I mean, you got to get stuff to make you, little rosy cheeks and. But you do have merch to sell. You do have other stuff to sell. Okay. And somehow I'm going to talk you out of a pom-pom. I'm going to get one. If you have any left. I know. And
Are you going to be here tomorrow?
Yes, absolutely.
You better be front row.
I was, but he's taller than me. I'm not exactly. I'll have that hat on. That hat, the second ACR hat. I'll have that hat on. I'll be standing up there and I'll be like, just kind of. Yeah. I mean, if you guys.
It's like a last minute thing. I threw my pom-pom and then I walked off the stage and realized I needed it for tomorrow.
And then I was like, wow.
Oh, then the sticks went flying, and I'm like, oh, well, okay, they're here tomorrow.
That was me being angry. I was like, they just threw our Yeah, and if you had footage of it, I literally look like.
Yeah, well, I don't want to take them if you need them. Obviously, that's
No,
part of
we're
your
buying
props.
more. We're buying
But
more.
if you guys need them, I won't. But if you guys do throw them, and it's going to be right there, and I'll send you pictures when it's hanging in the
Oh,
street.
you're getting one.
Oh, absolutely. So, the touring, I wanted to get back to the touring. When you guys go through, when you guys do your tours, is it specific places, are you looking for that one specific show? Or if somebody calls, say, hey, we got a concert, do you want to do your performance there, would you pick that up?
I mean, if it was a festival, we definitely would do it. If it's a tattoo convention, definitely do it. But as for a tour, it would just have to be right. I can't pinpoint what we would need exactly. It would just have to be right. Meaning the girls could have the time. The band is amazing that we're touring with, or we pick up someone that can send us off on tour, on our own tour. Yeah, I mean, it just has to be the right moment. We've been waiting. We've been holding out for the right one. It's the only way I can describe it. Do you have a better way of describing that? I don't know.
No, yeah, I think you summed it up well. You know, something that's going to mesh well with who we are as a group and our dance style too is really important. So, you know, if they're also horror or, you know,
Horror band.
yeah, horror
or,
band,
you know,
rock band.
someone
Kills would be awesome.
Yeah, I keep saying.
We need to go on tour with Ice
Well,
Nine.
I have some horror rock bands in Chicago.
Nice.
So, quite a few. With, I will. And they're called Sinister Fate.
Okay.
And they are considered horror rock. They're going through a little turbulence right now. The lead singer is getting divorced.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of a thing, but you know, there's other kind of like, hey, this is everything gets straightened out. It's not like a nasty, it's more amicable.
Yeah.
It's still an issue, so, but I am going to drop them your name.
Thank
Say,
you.
if you guys need, you know, somebody for in between acts, I'll absolutely drop you guys.
Never know. Yeah, thank you.
They're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun.
Awesome.
So, and look them up too, and you'll see. I think
I'll
you
have to check
guys will
them
see.
out.
I think you guys are really good. Well, ladies, I appreciate your time.
Thank
I really
you.
do. I think you guys are a bunch of wonderful young ladies, and I really hope to see you guys again.
Thank you.
Well,
Pom-pom's ready.
I will be there. I'm telling you, I will be there. But yes, I appreciate your time, and I know you guys got to make your rounds, get the word out about you guys. And also, if you guys come through Chicago, I'm in Northwest Indiana, let me know.
Yeah.
And I mean, even if it's you're just passing through for one show, let me know.
Okay.
And if you guys like need a place to stay, if you could put up with my grandson, 2 cats, and a dog, you're more than welcome to crash at my place. Seriously.
Thank you so
I put up
much.
bands all the time. I've had Joyous Wolf, Artemis, a bunch of bands stay at the house all the time. So I have plenty of room, just wherever. Shower.
Thank you.
whatever.
Thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
All right, well, you guys go do your rounds.
We will. Thank
check
you
these
very
young
much.
ladies out. They are awesome on stage. The masks are incredible. They do a great job. I'm sure we're going to see a lot more of them in the future. So we're going to go check out more of Incarceration. We'll see you here a little bit later.